It is time for my Christian review of regular books and no spoiler review of Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. If you've never seen one of my Christian reviews before, the first thing you need to do is go check out the video that's pinned at the top of this playlist, which is all of the Christian reviews of regular books info. So it tells you all about these reviews and what to expect. However, just so you guys know, I do my regular review first, all without spoiling the book, and then we'll get into the Christian review. So let's get into the regular review. Wreck the Halls was the very first holiday-inspired fiction book I'd ever read. I was never someone who picked up a specific seasoned book. I just read books when I wanted to read them and didn't read them when I didn't want to read them. I put literally zero thought into it. But then Book Talk came around and I learned all about reading books seasonally as they are appropriate. And I'll tell you, it really did change the experience for me, and not in a bad way. So I was excited for doing that the first year that I got back into reading at a high volume, and I wanted to pick up some romance books that are Christmassy. Yeah, so I learned some lessons in that because I did not realize that the popular Book Talk books or popular books at that time are very, very spicy. Okay, I've learned since, and I've got lots of books for you guys that I've learned since that are not spicy. So I'll have to do a full video about it so you guys can learn more. However, back to this book. I was really excited to check this book out. I think that the premise is really cute. I liked the idea of the story, and I did really enjoy the plot and the story of this book. Like, I had fun reading it. I felt like it was cute and clever and funny, and I enjoyed it. However, it is very spicy, and I will get all of that detail into the Christian review, but I'll tell you that it totally changed my experience for me because I had no clue, and I just felt very thrown off by it. Ultimately, I rated this book 3 stars because I do feel like the spice or even the smut took away from the plot line. Like, it was an intentional piece of the plot line to the point that you couldn't even really skip past it. Now let's go ahead and get into my Christian review. The first topic, which I know now you guys are probably all really wanting to hear about, is the smut or spice. And yes, there is a ton of it. On top of that, there is a plot line that is developed within the character's story at the very, very beginning. That is spice related. You cannot read the rest of the book without that information because it won't make any sense, and it's a humongous part of their connection just in day-to-day life. So for that reason, it was super hard to read. I don't think you could read it and skip past it. It is just a function of the book itself. The other category is explicit language, and yes, there is also a fair bit of explicit language. Ultimately, I think this book is only appropriate for ages 18 and up so that an adult can make adult decisions about the books that they want to read along their journey of faith. As always, you can find everything that I'm reading and rating in real time by following me on Goodreads. You can also find me on Instagram and on TikTok, and I have my own YouTube channel so you can see a little bit more of what I'm reading and rating during the week. If you want to stay in contact with us, we'd love to have you email us at hello@trochia.org. But I want to know what books you guys are wanting to learn about, or maybe anything I said in this video that you're wanting more information on. Let me know in the comments and I can do follow-ups on it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can be a part of these conversations and know when more Christian reviews of regular books are coming out.